How do we practically focus on the right problem and find the right solution when there's such a wide range?
Look into our industry, how to make those decisions. So we can look into the life science or the pharma pipeline from preclinical to real world. We could see that already a lot of effort has been on testing, what vaccines, trying to identify new treatments. It started with from what is commercially available, what combination of treatments would work. Yeah, and that is, I think that's the right track. We're already in industry that is evidence-based. We're already looking into, can we test some things? We don't need to have it all figured out. But you see that the big obstacle, it comes when we have to do the clinical trials and the validation to get it into the market. That's for me the big problem, because you start testing, you get some insight, but then you have to do that validation, which is very classical, and it is not assuming the worst case scenario. It's assuming like the normal business as usual, but it is not business as usual. We do need to do things differently, and that's the part that is actually broken us. That's why we say 1 year from now we will have a vaccine. Well, can we do something about it? I mean, is clinical trials really the framework that we should be doing here, or we should do something else? And I think that is the part that I struggle to understand as a machine learning person. But we saw that a lot of effort, and amazing how our industry jumped into, doing and trying things out, still under the regulatory frameworks that are blocking. So the question is, like, can we shorten that cycle much further than what we anticipate? We need to be more flexible here. We need to make the decisions faster.
And I want to ask about some of the work that you're doing in-house. You obviously have been working now with the pharmaceutical industry for quite some time, and you've obviously learned a lot from that process. So what is it now that you're working on, irrespective of the crisis, that is exciting and that you think is going to make a big impact for us going forward?
So so at Okra, we use AI for B2B connection of life sciences with other stakeholders in the ecosystem. So it's mostly interfacing software that life science professionals use to communicate with HCPs, with healthcare providers, for medical collaborations, for commercial collaborations, and for market access. And the stakeholders are doctors or investigators, but also could be payers, such as GBA in Germany or NICE here in the UK. So what does the system? It learns from a lot of data, learns from all the data that is available, from publications to demographics to environmental data. And when we connect it with the activity data from our clients, what they do, how they interact, we provide them intelligence on how to do things better, with the main goal, the outcome is clear, to bring the right drug to the right patients. And to link it to the crisis, for example, a lot of our users, they go and visit doctors in their GPs, in their practices or hospitals. So with the crisis, we implemented a Corona flag that gives the different field teams insight around how many Corona cases there, where they can connect remotely because there is no face-to-face visits anymore, where they can connect by email, or where they should not even try because people are busy doing other things. So that's an example. The exciting work that we are doing at the moment, I'm excited about all the products, but one particular product is the one that is used for new drugs. When you want to launch a new drug in the market, the AI system learns from all the data, and it tells you at phase 2, it predicts the price for the drug in that particular market, it predicts the target population, and also it suggests what kind of clinical trial design you need to perform in phase 3 in order to maximize the chance for launch. So yeah, very, very exciting products for the industry, and it's all empowering and connecting, because I believe personally that we have a very although it's our healthcare system now is tested on its resilience at the moment, but we do have a great healthcare system, the stakeholders together, that we can have free access to health to some extent, health services, and we need to empower that. We don't want this system to disappear. For example, another Alibaba app or another tech app that comes with their labs in the country, and then you use the app and then there will be no stakeholders. So imagine imagine the problems at that level. Your data will be somewhere in China or somewhere else in the world, and even governments will not own or will not kind of contain and support the healthcare system. So it will not be a public service anymore. And that's the part that I think we should avoid from happening. And we need to strengthen our industry, our ecosystem with this technology.